Bravery is a skill, not a personality trait, and it is the fastest, most powerful skill to creating the career and life you really want. I'm Nicole Steinbach, the International Bravery Coach and your host. I'm a former global senior director in the tech industry who's worked in over 25 countries. I'm now a certified and proven coach serving professional women like you all over the world. My promise is that you will stress less, work less, and then earn more. So let's dive in. So you know that resiliency and commitment are really important aspects of reaching a goal. Hopefully you also know how to set a goal that keeps you motivated and focused. But here's my question for you today. Do you know when it's time to shift or even quit a goal? I'm going to guess you're a little wonky on answering that with a strong and clear yes. Why? Because most of us are. It is brave to set a clear goal. It is also brave to set that clear goal and know when it's time to leave that goal behind. When I'm working with my clients, I utilize implicitly or explicitly the Build Your Brave framework. I have a whole set of podcast episodes that walk through the various elements of the Build Your Brave framework. Definitely go listen to those if you're interested in knowing how to build the skill of bravery. They're very specific, tactical episodes. For today, I want to talk very quickly through what a SMART goal is and how to set one while knowing when to walk away. So a SMART goal, and I have a detailed podcast episode, it's episode 65, and I will link it in the show notes that walks you through this. But for the purposes of our conversation, very quickly, a SMART goal is just one of many ways to set specific goals. SMART stands for S, specific, M, measurable, A, achievable, R, relevant, and T, time-based. An example may sound like this. My career goal is to accept a promotion to senior manager. I will earn at least $165K with full benefits. I will have hybrid options and travel less than 50%. I will accept this with a company in one of my 3 target industries by the end of the year. Now, I did that in the future tense. I will. You can also choose to put it into the present tense. I recommend this specifically if you're not a native English speaker. So in that case, it would sound like this. My career goal is to accept a promotion to senior manager. I earn at least $165K with full benefits. I have hybrid options and less than 50% travel. I accept with a company in one of my 3 target industries by the end of the year. It's brave to set a goal that specific. Here's the second part and why we're talking about quitting. Like I said, resiliency and commitment are really important to reaching a goal. And you need to know in advance when it is time to kill a goal or shift a goal or transform a goal. And there's one very easy way to set yourself up for success in advance. It's called the unless statement. And there's an incredible book. If this is talking to you, if you're like, I never quit, I stick it in way past where it's feasible or reasonable, I suggest this book to you. The Power of Knowing When to Walk Away, Quit by Annie Duke. I recommend this. I have a very short list of books that I recommend to my one-on-one clients, and this is one that actually made the cut. So first, why is it really important that you know when to quit? As equally important as you know where your goal is headed. Here's why. When you get hyper focused on the must-have title or the must-have employer, you close your eyes, you close your ears, you close your network, you close your experience to another title with even more growth that you might be more interested in. But also, and this is especially true as we're leaving 2023 and into 2024, those big names, ooh, my dream employer, those companies, they're shrinking. It's the high growth areas, the medium-sized companies, the smaller companies. That's where the most career opportunity is right now. And if you are too focused to stick with it, you lose a lot of opportunity. The second reason you need to know when to quit. Far, far, far too many people are staying in jobs with unhealthy or immature management, culture, strategy, deadlines, behaviors, etc. It burns you out. Your stress level goes up. You start overworking, and then you do not grow your career because stressed out people, they don't get raises and they don't get promotions, especially if they're a woman or if they're a Black woman, a brown woman, an immigrant woman, or someone who has additional elements of an intersectional identity. Maybe it's around religion, maybe it's around gender expression, maybe it's around age, maybe it's around being a caregiver, etc. The third reason why you need to know when to quit is very often, and this is something that Annie Duke goes into detail with in Quit, but when I say this, you're going to know a reason. Far too many people, and this may be you, stays in relationships, in projects, and in products way past where it's actually feasible. And it's this idea that once you've set a goal, you have to just stay resilient. You have to stay committed. And that is not true. So let's come back to the unless statement. So an unless statement are situations and examples, circumstances that you can imagine that would shift your goal. So for the SMART goal that I mentioned earlier, here are a few of the unless statements. Unless my current employer moves to fully remote again. Unless I make the Olympic trials. Unless I get the approval for free graduate school. Unless my partner gets that relocation. Unless I get sick, my partner gets sick, my parents get diagnosed with something serious. Gifting yourself an unless statement in advance actually does not reduce your resiliency or your commitment. In fact, it creates more ease, it creates more freedom, and I have seen it create faster results, unexpected results for so many of my clients. I'm going to leave you with a quote from the book Quit. Sticking to something that's no longer worthwhile is going to stop you from reaping the benefits that were the original reason for setting the goal in the first place. Or it's going to cause you to incur more costs than you were originally willing to bear. Your goals should change because the world changes and you change. The very last sentence of this book is going to be my last sentence for you as well. Contrary to popular belief, winners quit a lot. That's how they win. Before you go, you can deepen and expand what you're experiencing here on the Celebrate Brave podcast by working directly with me through bespoke, results-oriented one-on-one coaching that is rooted in my proven Build Your Brave framework. As of the last client survey completed in Q1 2023, 75% of my clients from the past 2 years report they reached their unique goal. 100% of my clients, yes, 100%, report they stress less as a result of working with me. 56% report working less, and 43% report earning more. You learned how to spend less time ruminating and stressing yourself out by getting clearer and calmer within a mindset approach that is simple, effective, and specific to you. Then we work together to end the habit of overworking and overproducing by crafting a plan of momentum specific to your goals and strengths. I support you as you execute your plan, including the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in your own accountability. And finally, you step away from the all too common pattern of under-earning and make the shifts towards being well paid in your industry, using the clarity and momentum to ensure you become the woman you want to be at work and in your life. For real. Go to tricksteinbach.com to learn more and schedule your free, no obligation consultation. Link in the show notes. You can stress and work less while you earn and live more by building the skill of bravery. Talk soon.